This is Lola Lee T. Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So Karlissa did an Instagram live and she did a lot of venting. And in this first segment, she was basically just checking on her fans. She wanted to get some feedback on the first episode of her show, the Auntie podcast that premiered on July the 7th, 2024. She was talking about how people were talking over her, meaning Tokyo Tony. She said that all the ladies were trying to fight for their spot. She said Tokyo Tony wanted it to be all about her. She also said Tokyo Tony wanted it to be the Tokyo Tony show, and that's why she was doing her own podcast right now. So she also said some people are thirsty and jealous. We know who she's talking about. But she went into the experience thinking they could really make something out of this. I mean, Karlissa is looking long term. She's looking at this as more of a 10, 15 year sort of plan where they're doing this talk show. But I don't know, maybe she's feeling like some of the people are thinking of it more of a short term thing.
Hey, you love the show? Good. That's what I was hopping on here to see. We'll get some feedback. What y'all was thinking about the show? Girl, I love the Aunt podcast. Oh my gosh, what was y'all really thinking about the show? I watched that shit last night like this about to go. This was some good ass shit. Now, just so y'all know, we was all kind of feeling ourselves at the beginning, so I know it looked like we couldn't, people was talking over people. Everybody was trying to feel themselves. You see, I was really just trying to see what was going on, but I'm gonna give everybody their credit. It got a little bit better, and then it went down again, it went up again, so it's gonna be a roller coaster. I felt like, all the ladies was trying to fight for their spot and didn't really realize that we was a team, and I kept trying to remind them, like, do you see, like, we could be like the Breakfast Club, like, this shit could really go, because the people that came onto the podcast really had a good fucking time. They felt like they was under the hot seat. They felt like they was, you know what I'm saying? They felt like the roller coaster within themselves. I could see some of them sweating, some of them kind of nervous. Like, I would be a little shook if I went on a podcast with three crazy old bitches and they drinking and sipping and having a good time. And you know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the people that sat through all the interviews without really acting, like a total asshole, and really just having a good time answering the questions. Game was on point. He gave it back. We gave it to him. He gave it back. He answered some good ass questions. He talked his shit. We talked our shit. So I think overall, Game did a really good job. So I'm going to go ahead and give him his flowers. Now, it's going to be some people that come on there that I'm going to tell you that motherfucker shouldn't be on another interview, okay? If you can't sit down with three old bitches, three old aunties, honey, you know how to sit down with your auntie and lie with a straight face. Come on now. Some people can't do that. Them the people you got to watch out for. Because we made everybody feel at home. I mean, some people too at home. Some people got, glimpses of coochie hairs and... Some of these motherfuckers felt too at home, okay? But it gets better. It gets so much better. Like, that was our first one. Everybody was fighting for their spot, and everybody felt rushed and, like, had to show their shit. And you know me, I'm just like, shit, it's going to do what it's going to do. At the end of the day, I'm going to be myself. So you're not ever going to hear me talking over nobody, trying to get my question out. You know what I'm saying? They literally had to, like, at one point force me in my ear, like, shut the shit down, talk over the bitch. Like, I'm like, let her ask her question.
So here are some comments from Karlissa's live. Someone said, y'all podcast is fire. I enjoyed all three of y'all. Keep shining. Loved the shows last night. By the way, only person who seemed to have control over themselves and ask serious questions. This person said the first episode of Auntie podcast was very bad. You were the only professional one there. All that yelling and talking over and throwing themselves on the guests was cringe. Game looked stressed out. It was funny though. Hope they got some coaching for the rest of the episodes. They need to learn how to let people talk and let the guests answer questions and give them time to answer them. Tokyo was asking a question, then 10 seconds later asked another, like, bruh. I gotta agree with this comment here.
We couldn't answer no questions. Tokyo just wanted it to be a Tokyo show. You know what I'm saying? That's why she's doing her own podcast. It could be a really good show. Some people just get so thirsty and so jealous, and like your spirit always got to be pure. Like I really went into this thinking like, damn, these is two cool people that, you know, talk they shit. We can really make something out of this, and we can make this grow. I mean, it was a roller coaster. I felt good some days. I felt like I can't believe this shit some days. But overall, I would go back. I think that once everybody kind of fills in that we a team on the same show, we not competing with who can hurry up and show people their coochie first to get the most views. Like once everybody fills in and just relax a little bit, it's gonna be a great fucking show. I can tell by the way the people who came on there felt like in a minute, so many people are gonna want to come try to sit in that seat just to see if they can take it. Because if you can get in that seat and take it and dish it and give it without jumping up and asking people to be taken off the set and doing all that weird shit, just come have a good time. Game came, he had a good time. We laughed off camera, on camera. So it was a good time. At the end of your interview, if you walk out, you know, hostile, like an interview is what it is. It's an interview. So when I go sit down, I already know they about to try to shred me. And you have to be comfortable with that. Don't go sit on nobody's couch and then get like I caught people in lives. You know, my degree was supposed to be criminal justice, so I'm gonna dig in and get some information out your ass. So some people left mad at their spouses and, you know, different shit, but you got caught. So when you sit down, you just got to be comfortable with your answers. Like, and you got to walk out comfortable. You still have to be appreciative to the opportunity in the interview, because you don't know where, on both sides, where the host could take you, or as a, you know, being in that seat doing the interview, where that could take you. It could build you a fan base. It could build us a fan base. Like, you have to be comfortable when you sit down, just like on a job interview. Now, if you go on a job interview and them motherfuckers ask you if you smoke crack and you tell them, yeah, you probably ain't gonna get the job. You see what I'm saying? But if you sit down and you on a show and you tell these motherfuckers you smoke crack, your fan base might grow. It's a lot of crackheads out there. So I just say, just try to be true to yourself when you sit down with us. Try to be true to yourself and comfortable with the questions. If you can't answer that, just say, you know what, ask me that in about 5 minutes. I need to think about it. Some of these people need some help on their interviewing skills. Obviously, some of the hosts need some. And letting other people ask questions. You see what I'm saying? But can y'all still hear me? You got to be more vocal. I was trying to be more vocal without like stepping on her toes, but I wanted the world to see. I like to let people see for themselves that I'm not in competition with you. I'm just here to help you help this brand grow. And I was able to establish what I went in to establish. Now on to the next episode, you'll see me get a little bit more dominant. And try to put people in their right places and right perspectives. But I really wanted everybody to get to see before I, you know what I'm saying, turn correct first. And I think I did a good job at that. You know what I'm saying?
And in this segment of the live, Karlissa talks about Callie. She says she has been stressed and was in the hospital. Says Callie's mad at her because the episode, which should have focused on her, was edited to be more about Karlissa. Karlissa explained she has no control over the editing. It was up to Callie to tell the editor to do a re-edit. She has nothing to do with it. Karlissa feels that the people Callie have around her are influencing her in a negative way, especially Karlissa's former friend. I believe she was her makeup artist. Yeah, I think it was her makeup artist. So listen to this segment here.
Callie team making her look crazy. Everything is on camera. Everything I do, baby, is on camera. I didn't bring Callie all this way to make her look crazy. That don't make no fucking sense. Okay, I'm pulling puppet strings behind motherfucking sets to make shit work for everybody. But I don't get no credit for that. All I get is a bunch of people, when a mistake get made or something don't go their way, they always try to throw that shit. Oh, that's why this person don't fuck with you. Oh, that's why that person don't fuck with you. Do I look like I need a motherfucker to fuck with me? Just really think about that shit. Do I look like I need these motherfuckers to fuck with me? I'm going where I'm going, with or without them. So, no, I didn't bring my daughter all this motherfucking way to make her look crazy or to have something against her team. What up, Big Mike? People talking about I just be abusing them and talking shit. They go in that little line because they don't have nothing else to say. It's cameras all the time, all around me. If I'm abusing you or you felt abused, get the fuck on. Don't come around me. Don't wait till the last minute to be like, oh, you're abusing me. How the fuck am I abusing you? Why are you here then? Why would you be anywhere somebody's abusing you? I'm just a whole nother woman. Why you gonna be around me if I'm abusing you? Don't come around me. If I have to tell you or remind you or check you to do something and you want to go try to use that slander that everybody else is using, that shit is bullshit. I got y'all all on motherfucking candy camera. Y'all go watch the episode. I think it dropped last night. Was the episode with the bra last night? Like, come the fuck on. Y'all not doing nothing for me. I'm doing a favor for y'all. And I'm not trying to sound humble about this at all. Like, I'm really, really, really trying to be as patient as I possibly can with motherfuckers that don't even deserve to be sitting at my table. I'm really trying to be as patient as I possibly can. And now, I see why my son, like, why you, every week is something with you and this person and that person. I see now.
She did talk about Blueface in this live, and what she actually said was really surprising. She said that she owes Blueface so many apologies, and she explains why. She vented about giving people credit that don't deserve it. Also vented about the entitled and ungrateful people around her. She said Blueface should have blessed his family first, then strangers. She also said that Blueface would be out any day now.
I owe Blue so many apologies. Like, you just want to lash out and just bump somebody outside the damn head because it's like, I didn't have to give you this favor. I didn't even have to do this for you. I'm creating scenarios that make your character look better than my character. That's why I always come out on top. You ain't gonna never ever see Karlissa at the bottom because I always try to build other people up. That's how I just automatically end up there somewhere. It's been like this my whole life. My whole life been just like this. Okay, I've been giving people credit that don't deserve credit all the time. I'm going to continue to try to be me, but I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try to do it a little differently, because obviously the entitlement and people not being grateful. Like when somebody gives me an opportunity, you will never hear me cuss Zeus out. You will never hear me say, oh, them motherfuckers did me dirty. And there's been some times I felt some type of way, but you will never hear me do no shit like that. Ever, ever, never. You know why? Because I still am grateful to the opportunity that they did give me, even though certain things don't go my way. I'm not going to be like, oh, y'all ain't shit. Y'all abusing me. Oh, that's bullshit. I don't like fake ass motherfuckers who play that trump card to try to get some attention. And like, you was better off just being like, you know what? I fucked up, my bad. Let's move forward. I lost my motherfucking cool yesterday just looking around, having to do so many different things myself. I didn't even tell nobody. I was in the hospital 2 days ago. Overwhelmed and overstressed. Got out the hospital, went right back to work, doing everything. And everybody else just pulling up for the cameras to get their fan base up. And it's like, we still have to work off camera too. We can't just work when the cameras is rolling. But then I get a bad rep for it. My videographers did something with Callie's video footage, and she thought I had something to do with it. I had nothing to do with that shit. Nothing at all. I'm sorry if they don't see you as a star. I'm sorry if they not trying to do all this and do all that for you. I'm sorry. Then her makeup artist called and asked for video footage that I paid for. It's just always a lot of scammery constantly going around. It's just pure fucking scammery. Y'all watch my nephew. He came out here. He jumped on my show. I'm trying to put him on. I'm trying to help him out. Make sure, you know, Callie got the proper security. This somebody I think I could trust. Next thing you know, I didn't mind him at all going to Chrisean's football game. I don't care. I don't care about stuff like my nephew going to no football game. I didn't care about that. It's just the lies. Like if somebody lying to you and conniving around you, just know there's a reason. They don't feel comfortable, even with Ingrid, my fake ass friend that's been fake my whole time, but I still keep giving her chance after chance after chance. Why you with my grandbaby and don't tell me? I would never pull up on one of my friends' baby mamas or they grandkids and do some sneaky shit for clout. Like, I've been around a lot of motherfuckers doing a lot of dirty shit to me, and I still consider trying to help or trying to put them in positions. Y'all have all watched me work this shit for 3 motherfucking years, begging Callie to pull up, begging Dre to pull up, begging Blue to pull up. I've been really working this show by myself for 3 years. Dre still get a check. Callie get a check. Everybody still gets something, but act like they doing it as a favor. You're not doing me a favor. I'm signed off and sealed. I'm pretty much gonna be taken care of regardless. I didn't do all this just for me. My grandson heard me yesterday, and he saw me go to the hospital. Then he saw me get back to work. Carter literally looked me in my eyes after going through what I went through yesterday and said, "Grandma, you okay?" My poor grandson is watching all of this, hearing and knowing and seeing. Like, she out here blessing everybody, and y'all just sitting there with your hand out, pulling up soon as the cameras get here. You're supposed to help before the cameras get here. That's just what it is. Like I said, you will never hear me. I don't care if it was Zeus, a smaller company, a company with no name. You will never ever hear me say, you know, this person did this or they did that. I just won't fuck with them no more if I feel like that. I'm not about to wait till they, you know, there's a discrepancy to be like, oh, that company fucked up or they did this or they did that. Your dumb ass should have left if you're not happy. If you stay somewhere and you really want to say some shit to somebody, you a fake ass bitch. If you wait till the perfect opportunity, till a person is down and they tired, just got out the fucking hospital, their kids is not even helping, you watching everybody with their hand out and entitlement and doing shit, but you then turn around and be like, oh, well, you treat me like them. You think? As a Leo, I learned no one will ever give me back what I give or will never have my work ethic. And I never expect them to, but bitch, don't complain and start kicking and moaning and letting all your cats out the bag when I ask you to do something. That's not the time. You a vindictive motherfucker if you wait until I'm down on my last leg to tell me how you feel. You should have told me that 2 days ago when I was cashing you and your family out. Then you bringing strangers to my house. I just moved because I didn't want nobody to know where I stay. Now I gotta move again. It just never. Since Blue did not do a lot of things right. I sincerely will tell you, he dropped the ball on how I feel. Now that's just how I feel. If you was gonna do all of this for all these stranger motherfuckers, you definitely should have took care of your sister and your brother and put them in a position first. Now that I see how hard that would have been and how the entitlement and ungratefulness would have been, I could see how somebody would say, you know, yeah, ha. Now look at you. You did all that work for them. Ain't nobody grateful. Everybody in position to eat, and ain't nobody about to give you nail motherfucking flour. But that's not why I do stuff. I do stuff because I want y'all to be comfortable so that I can go live my life and be comfortable. You feel me? Like, I do it. I'm not doing it so just so that I can eat. I'm doing it so everybody can be comfortable so that they don't have to ask me for shit. And that's the reason. That's why Blue should have did it. If you about to bless out all these motherfucking strangers, you bless your house first. And then you start blessing strangers. That's all I was saying. And we fell out about that. We didn't see eye to eye about that. Maybe I do owe him somewhat of an apology, because I used to hold him accountable for even when his friends fucked up. You still got to forgive them, but it's like, nigga, I don't have time to be running around here forgiving everybody and giving everybody chances to keep throwing daggers at me because I got the bag. Blue is not Junior's father. Well, that's for Blue to let us know when he come home, okay? That's not for us to decide. Now, he already done said he was. Now, if he ain't, he got to come back home and tell us he took another DNA test.
So this segment of the live, Karlissa speaks again about just feeling really stressed. She was hospitalized, and there seems to be trouble between her very loyal assistant, Bree. She explains the situation between her and her assistant and tells why they have parted ways. Sounds like her best friend got in her ear. Karlissa called Bree a snake because Bree told her Callie was taking advantage of her, then turned around and said, "You ain't gonna treat me like Callie." She said that's snake behavior. So when Karlissa's best friend came to visit, Karlissa's best friend pointed out certain things to her that her assistant wasn't doing and pretty much took over the role as her assistant when her friend should have been on vacation. And that kind of really upset Karlissa. So she's thinking, the grass is greener on the other side. So listen to this segment.
You don't know how many times I've asked my assistant, find a product so I can go in 50-50 with you so you can have your own plate from now on, so that we can be on equal playing fields. It's been a whole year. She ain't brought me shit. How many times I've asked makeup artists, all right, you do glitter, bring me glitter. Let's go 50-50 on the glitter. You do makeup, go create your own makeup. I'm going to go 50-50 on. If I got to lie and say my beautiful skin came from your bullshit, that's what we going to do. Run me the bag. Nobody brings a bag. Nobody brings an idea. But they always got something to fucking say. If you ain't got no ideas, bitch, shut the fuck up and keep carrying the bag. That's all. That's it, and that's all. But everybody gonna have something to complain about because they don't want to carry the bag and they don't want to take the time to come up with an idea. There's no fucking way I would have been nobody's assistant for no whole fucking year and they came up with my own fucking bag idea. By now, we should have a whole platform on social media bigger than Hollywood Unlocked. Am I lying, y'all? That for 2 years now, 3 years, it was all my family bullshit. How many times I say, create a blog page? Nobody ever and then they don't have an idea and then they don't want to follow your idea. I'm not here to bash nobody. I'm just here to say, I'm not about to let y'all keep saying like, oh, it's this person don't fuck with you, that person don't fuck with you. I don't need none of these motherfuckers to fuck with me. If we haven't seen that by now, we just ain't gonna see it, okay? Yes, that was my whole family story. They've been played for like 2 years all over these blog pages. So if I tell you go make a blog page so I can feed you the bullshit first before they get the bullshit, the blog page will be up and running right now. Nobody got a blog page. I'm like, do you know how much fucking money you could be making on promo if you'd have created a blog page when I told you to do it? You definitely need help to make it to the top, but you have to respect that your help has to keep growing. You have to keep upgrading your help at all times. If your help ain't willing to stand up, stand all the way up, you got to keep moving. You cannot sit there and swaddle around with people that's not interested in growing. It ain't gonna work like that. You gonna be bickering and arguing with people who don't even matter. Yes, just got out the ER because my stress levels, I get there, my sugar ain't high, my blood pressure ain't high, I'm just overwhelmed and overstressed. And I gotta pay a bill for that dumb shit. Like, it's just not, it ain't fair, it ain't right. I'm like, oh, I need this, I need that. I can't get nobody to do shit. I believe that me and Bree would be better off. We could have been better off as friends, not co-workers, but maybe just as friends and families. Everybody is not meant to work, and this business is a hard business. That's why y'all don't see Cardi with no friends. Y'all don't see Nicki Minaj with no friends. Y'all don't see Megan with no friends. Like, this is so overwhelming and so consuming. And the entitlement that comes around you, it'll suffocate you into not even wanting to get up and do shit.
So, when I saw this on Karlissa's stories, I thought that maybe this was just for the show. But it looks like she is auditioning for a new assistant as soon as possible. But why auditioning for an assistant? Well, I guess maybe because the person that's going to be assisting her is going to also be talent. They are going to be filmed, right? And here's Bree saying, anything in regards to Karlissa's affairs, please reach out to her. Thanks in advance. So it looks like this relationship, friendship, working relationship is done.
My friend was here for a week with her husband and her grandkids, and we were supposed to have a vacation. Yes, she agreed to jump on a couple episodes and share our moments, which we did get to do, but she ended up working so damn hard to assist me that it was like, where's your assistant? And it never dawns on me because I just keep doing the task myself, whether it's Blue, Callie, Dre. I'm in a restaurant working, trying to do this, trying to do that. I'm working and I don't realize that nobody's helping me until somebody else lets me know, God damn, bitch, you carrying all this shit by yourself? So my friend was here and it finally dawned on me like, God damn, I look over, she's sweating, she can't get dressed. And then everybody else pulls up to get on camera and they got lipstick and hair and makeup. They dressed, we not dressed. We putting shit together still, putting all the showroom together. We doing all the fucking work for everybody else to pull up dressed, cute, jump on camera. Now, if you go look, everybody is dressed. Me and my friend probably look dusty as fuck because we've been working all fucking week on the episode. She supposed to be here like, complimenting and saying this and that. She having to go shopping. She having to, take my credit card, buy this, buy that, do this, do that. She didn't even get a vacation. She flew all the way out here to come and go to the premiere with me. We've talked about this premiere and this sharing this moment together since we was in like 7th grade. Like my friend literally prophesied that like I was gonna be a star and like all this stuff was happening like 7th grade. I went back and told her like, oh, well, I didn't become a star, but my son is one. You was right. She like, no, bitch, go back. You're not done. It's you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like she get here and I'm trying to enjoy her. And she worked like a dog, y'all. I'm talking about every single day for this episode. She worked like a dog. Then they canceled our little premiere. So that kind of broke my heart and put me in a funk. But she still created the most beautiful moment. After finding out that the premiere was canceled, she created the most beautiful premiere right here at my house with friends and family. Y'all gonna see the episode. Y'all gonna hear everything that was said. And y'all can judge. I've been taking y'all collective criticism for 2-3 years now. We here on it. Y'all say it, I marinate on it, I see. Sometimes I'll be like, fuck you, you don't know half the shit I go through. But sometimes I'll be like, you know what, you got a point there. And that you gonna see that somebody should have really looked over and said, you know what, you're right, I've been dropping the ball, my bad, I'm sorry. I got this going on or that going on. And I basically just said, fuck you and what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? And I did get some apologies yesterday, and I did feel some type of way. You know, my other bestie was there. She showed up cute, didn't ask me if I needed no help. She showed up to jump on the camera, and you know, she had got her here to help do the premiere and stuff. But nobody ever asked, like, well, can I bring anything? Can I help? I'm going to bring 15 motherfucking strangers to your house without asking you, do you need any extra food? No, I'm just going to bring all these motherfuckers who you don't even know, give them your address, and bring them to come eat your food. And, you know, that's just what it is. And then my friend had to let me know, like, you being taken advantage of. And you don't really realize it, but it's starting to be a pattern. And if you keep letting it be a pattern, everybody you bring on is going to do that because you too nice and too gullible with your people. Now she talking about I gotta run around and just tell the next assistant this, and this, and like don't negotiate, don't be friends or try to, you know what I'm saying, try to create a partnership. Just the bitch just work for you. That's it. If it grow to that, cool. But if not, you gotta respect where people at. And I don't know how to do that. I used to rent Airbnbs out off my house, y'all. Like I had a second house. And even when the stranger motherfuckers leave, I feel some type of way. Like, oh, they've been here a whole month and now they're leaving. Like I just have that separation anxiety, and everybody, after like a week or two of seeing you, I get into that routine and I just feel that way. And I don't know where I got that dumb shit from. But and she said, you gonna be in this industry, bitch, you gonna have to learn how to look a motherfucker in the face and say, no, I don't like my hair like that, fix it. No, I don't like my makeup like that, fix it. And if they don't fix it, switch them out. You can't be sitting there feeling sorry for people, and that's their job. That's their job. That's what they signed up to fucking do. If you don't like the shit, don't wear the shit. No, not me. I leave the shit on, lie and say it's cute, all that. Oh, you did a good job. You ain't did shit. Yes, I'm creating like so that other people could get a fan base, and like creating opportunities and different things. Like, oh, just say you did this, you ain't did shit. Like, and that's my fault. I take full responsibility for not just looking at people and saying, yes, no, do this, do that. You don't do this, do that. Then just like on your job, I just need to find somebody else. And I always fuck up and wait till the person really fuck over me or make me feel some type of way, and then I just lash out. And that's my problem. There is absolutely no way that Callie should have been mad at me for something that the videographer, she know I don't have no control over our editing. If I had to do, when I started off trying to control the editing, I was losing my mind, y'all.
So the rest of the live, Karlissa basically just speaks about how stressed she is. She vents. She did speak on Junior, saying where the whereabouts of Junior is. She said that was told to her by Blueface's team. She speaks on Dre. She continues to speak on Callie. Check this out.
I was literally sitting with them for 8 to 10 hours watching Dre's footage, Callie's footage. Like, come on, I'm doing everything. So I told my videographers and my people, I don't want to do no more of the editing. I don't want to see my stomach hanging out, or, I'm fat over here, my deodorant showing. I don't want to edit stuff. I wanted it to just be raw, how it come out, and that's what it is. So I don't have no control over what they put on the show at all. I chose to be that transparent because that's how open and honest I wanted the show to be. So Callie already knows that. So why are you mad at me for what they put out if you didn't want to go sit down and tell them what to put out? Ask her. That's what she mad at me about. She mad because they put a show out that she felt like had more of me in it than her, and it was her main episode. I had no control over that. Then she let these weird ass motherfuckers who don't matter around her, that's eating off her flesh right now, tell her, oh, that's fucked up. When you should have told them bitches, my mom don't even control the editing, so don't say shit about my mom. If somebody say, oh, if I had a mom like that, I wish my mom would have put me in this position, or can y'all still hear me? I hate when people call me back to back and I'm on live. Anyway, those same friends have already told her, oh, I wish my mom would put me in a position like that, or I wish my mom would do this or do that. And then these same motherfuckers will turn around and tell you will let these weird ass motherfuckers say your mom is evil, knowing I didn't have shit to do with that videography. Now, if somebody tell me Callie evil, and I know Callie, I know her to the core, whether I feel like she being evil or not, you not finna tell me my daughter evil. If somebody tell me Callie evil, you might get backhanded. You just might get a backhand. I might take the charge. Sorry. Don't come talking to me about my daughter. Now, when these dizzy bitches is talking about me, is she saying that? Bet you she ain't. She's seeing the blogs and the people talk about, oh, Callie don't fuck with her mom now because this and that. She don't fuck with her mom because the videographers fucked up her edits on her dance thing and put me more in it than they put her in it, when she should have just told them, let's re-edit that. I didn't have shit to do with that. But then the other motherfuckers will try to come behind her, and this where you will fuck up at. Oh, you ain't gonna treat me how you treat Callie, but bitch, you just told me Callie taking advantage of me. I gotta stop letting Callie take advantage of me. I need to say no sometime, but then you will turn around and say, you ain't gonna treat me how you treat Callie. Them type of people is snakes. Them is snakes. I know what snakes are. I see them all the time. Them is snakes. Them is snakes. You know I go above and beyond. All y'all do. For every single one of my kids from that dirty ass restaurant that I was in there washing dishes and getting flour all in my face and all in my hair for a whole year, and that motherfucker brought that weird ass person over there and got all that shit started, and he still ain't got that restaurant. Then Dre with his bullshit. I don't give him his way. I'm taking him back and forth. I'm doing the drop off. I'm helping you file the paperwork to get visitation. I got you and your daughter at my house. Then you go back home with your wife and you flip on me. What the fuck did I do but help him? But that's okay. I'm gonna line it all out crystal clear. And if anybody want to contest anything I say, they can contest it on the show. I'm gonna lay it all out on each and every one of them entitled motherfuckers that have used me to the core. Okay, and I want one of them to get up, stand up, and say this what you did, and that's fucked up. Cause I got it all on camera from beginning to end. I don't do shit without the camera, and this why. Because everybody that feels entitled that's gonna try to take advantage of you is gonna use them last motherfuckers that tried to do the same shit, even though they was sitting there talking about that shit is so wrong, that's so dirty. I definitely play a part in all of it. I definitely do. You know why? Because I let the shit go on and on before I say something. But from now on, I'm going to say something that day. I'm going to say it that day. And then we don't have to let the build up. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate to just keep nagging every fucking 5 minutes. But I'm going to keep saying it until either we decide that, you know what, this isn't a good fit for me. I can't keep up. Or she's not about to let me run this bullshit ass game on her. Telling a child they are not entitled is not manipulation. Thank you, girl, because they just the same people that I'm talking about. They gonna try to make it something else out of something else when I'm trying to train him to be all he can be, so that he don't be out here doing that bullshit right there. Exactly. You heard him say you right, because he knows and sees, from my husband to my kids to my family to my friends. I go above and beyond, and I don't even get half of it back. And I don't even expect half of it back, but I do expect some type of appreciation. I know you can't do what I do. I know you can't multitask like I multitask. I know you can't manifest like I manifest. I know you can't move like I move. But don't be walking around acting like you really doing something when you're really not doing nothing. Be appreciative to the roles that I create for you. That's all I ask. He'll be out any day now. Nothing wrong with teaching appreciation. Exactly, but they're going to try to make it like it's totally something else. When he already see, every time I reach my hand out or do something or pick somebody up or drop somebody off or keep somebody or don't do something I don't want to do, he already knows. I can't see what Dre said. What did you say, Dre? I can't see what you said. Don't let these people get you all piped up. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Cause you done told these motherfuckers I done sold you to Zeus. Now who please don't do it. Please don't do it. Zeus wouldn't even buy you. Please don't do it. He said that's the worst wig he ever seen. Uncle Dre said that. Is it ugly, Carter? Uncle Dre said my wig is the worst wig he ever seen. Is it ugly? Huh? Or I just need to lay it down. Is it ugly? Oh, that means it's ugly then. I told you to be honest in everything you do. So if it's ugly, just say it's ugly. Oh. Everybody is on their own agenda. I'm on my own agenda. I'm going to continue to pray for everybody. Y'all make sure I know it's costing y'all a lot to watch me on both shows, but trust me when I tell you, it's greatly appreciated, and I'm going to return the favor somehow. This wig is cute. I just didn't get to refresh it because I had to take my friend to the airport at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't get to lay it down or refresh it. It just slapped on my damn head. I don't care about Zeus, Whack, or the aliens in Florida. I just want to be left alone for real. Love everybody. We love you too when you left alone. I ain't talking to nobody until they ready to talk and respect all that I have sacrificed and all that I have done. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm just going to continue to be doing what I'm doing. On to the next. On to the next. I'm on to the next, okay? Yes, ma'am. I'm here for you, girl. I'll be subscribing to everything. Thank you, girl. Hold on. Where you at? Callie is my favorite baddie. She my favorite baddie, too. Dre been married in his word and in his skin. He ain't trying to deal with this no more. It's too much. I don't have no Tanisha. I don't know who that is. I don't know who them people is. I don't know who them people is, Andre, but you already know. If am person in this world do am thing to you, I'm gonna leave up out of here doing something to them, they mama and their kids. So you ain't got to worry about nothing getting left on the table. Just know that. Just know. Keep your head up and keep doing what you're doing, and just know I will leave here about you or your baby without a blink of an eye, honey. We'll be in there doing my push-ups like Miss Daisy. If you block, DM me when I get off of here, and I will unblock you. I love the shows. But don't be mad when I get on here and tell my truth, because everybody should be able to tell their truth. The last thing I heard about Junior is that he's with Chrisean's sister, and I heard that from my son's team. So I reached out and I told them, tell my son if they mess, because y'all was telling me about that CPS, and I reached out to my son's team and I told them to tell my son, if there's a problem with the CPS, I'm qualified to take the baby and I will go pick him up right now. And they text me back and said, my son said he cool and he with Chrisean's sister. So the baby is where the mama and the daddy agreed for the baby to go. Y'all should be more worried about y'all own kids at this point. My son is talking to Bodine. That's where he calls on his phone. That's who got his phone. So stop getting on here fucking lying before I block you again. What? Just say. You're almost out of data storage space. It says Minecraft is restricting access this feature until you clear up some additional space. You have too much stuff downloaded on the phone. Take some of your apps off. Yeah, this next generation is definitely a lot more disrespectful than ours. We was disrespectful too, but y'all a whole nother level of disrespectful and ungrateful. We were so grateful. We were so grateful to any opportunity that we could get. I don't care if it was extra work. I don't care if people invited my kids to do extra work. If they invited my kids to a video set, I was always grateful. I don't know. That's why y'all not making it, because y'all not grateful. How you gonna let Zeus put you on and then turn around because you mad about an issue and then talk shit about him? I can't stand a motherfucker like that. That's them the type of people I'll never fuck with again. Wait till you mad. You should have left if you was mad. Why you stay if you mad? That's the type of person I will not mess with. I'll forgive somebody who stole something from me before I forgive somebody who fake sat up under me and then turns around and be like, you this, you that. Like, why the hell would you come around here then? Or somebody calling people demons and they don't even know the Lord. Just met them yesterday. You don't even know what a demon is. Bree got too busy for her responsibilities, so she got another job and she too busy. So I need somebody that's not too busy. I got a lot of tasks that need to be done, and and Bree is too busy. So that's it, and that's all that you're gonna get out of me. And you can watch the episode because whatever happened, they kept filming yesterday, so I don't even remember because that's how hurt and mad I was. But y'all gonna start to see, it's 40 episodes up. If y'all go watch all the people that I've blessed, all the people that my son have blessed, y'all can go watch and see how everybody did us. Literally, if you go watch all 40 episodes, every person on my list, go watch. Every person on my list, go watch. Them go from here to here, and then all of a sudden, I'm the problem. Go watch everybody from the first episode on my list right now. Go watch, and y'all tell me, like, God damn, you know what I would have did with that opportunity? Do you have any idea what I would have did with that type of opportunity? You will never hear me, oh, fuck you, Lenny, you ain't do this, you will never hear me do no shit like that. But them the type of people, though, I don't fuck with them type of people, period. I fuck with a thief first. You right, I have seen every single episode. Every single episode you have seen. And I can't be, oh, I just treat y'all so bad when the cameras ain't rolling. I'm not that good of an actress. How I treat them on them cameras is how they deserve to be treated. Every single person. And y'all have witnessed every single person, like, when it's time to go. Every person. You ain't gonna ever just see no person just like out of nowhere, like, what the fuck? I'm a witness. I have watched every episode. Thank you. That was my whole point in doing them, because do y'all know that if I had recorded or documented everything I did with my kids, for my kids, or their fathers even, growing up, if I had all this stuff documented, you know how angry I am that I put the cameras on sometimes, but not the times that I really should have had them on, like the dark nights driving up to that jail with 2 other kids in the car, scared to death, 9 hours through mountains and swerves and cliffs, and then people just get out like, you ain't do shit for me. Or in that restaurant, or just all the stuff that I do for Callie. Like, it's what Callie trumps everybody. Dre broke my heart the most. Blue physically damaged me, and Callie just outdone me, okay? Outdone me. It's even my husband too. It ain't just them, it's everybody. But then people will turn around on the person that's doing all of these things and say, oh, it's gotta be you. You're the common denominator. Y'all ever have been in a classroom with a teacher that got 26 kids and half of them she probably want to fail, and the other half they just there? That's what it is. And all them people just dump on you because they watched the last person get away with it. Now, how you promise your mama you not going to jail and you end up in jail? Who breaks promises to their mama? Both them niggas got my name tattooed on them. Both of them. Blue got me tattooed right here. So every time he raised his hand, y'all can see it. And Dre got me tattooed on his arm. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. They supposed to be out here arguing with me like this. Ain't no way. Them niggas was driving Benzes at 16. They moving. They people out here thinking they selling something. Just cause they just running off my shit. And there's no way. There's absolutely no way. You're not about to take me down like that. And I'm telling you, every day that go by that they don't stand up and tell God, you know what, damn, now that it don't get no better of a mom than her. She did the best she could freaking do. Blue told Dre that when he came home from jail. Blue said, Dre, chill. She was 17 when she had you. She did good for us. Then he flipped on me. Now they both going back and forth on the internet about me. Wait, hold on, partner. You just told him I did a good job. Now I ain't doing a good job no more. And then, y'all, we wonder why, like, so many of these people in power or celebrities just start giving orders and being numb and not growing feelings and not really giving a fuck about people. This is why. And I pray to God that I don't never get that spirit of just demanding shit and not really trying to see about other people. But I'm telling you, could be the reason why. This is why, what's her name? Keisha Cole the other day left that message. Don't ask me for shit else. Was it Keisha Cole or Keisha Kiora? But I'm watching these people, and this has to be the most painful. When they say it's lonely at the top, I thought that was just a saying. I didn't know that was for real. I thought that was just a saying. That shit is for real. You demand everyone to kiss your feet. Hell no! I don't demand none of that. I'm looking out for other people before I'm even looking out for myself. I wish that's what I'm about to do, though. That's what I'm about to do. Watch me. That's probably what I'm about to do because they respect people who treat them like that better. They respect people who treat them like, I don't give a fuck, run me that shit, do that, do this, do that, I don't care, bye. They respect them type of people more. They respect people on their white jobs. They give them a list of shit to do. You can't never see your kids. You got to be at work all day at your desk. They respect them people. They respect them people that just have them in them dead-end jobs, doing something they hate that's not creative. They respect them people. They on time. They finish their assignments. They don't be late. They respect them type of people more. Now, if my son had listened to me 2 years ago, he wouldn't be sitting in jail right now. He wouldn't be sitting there right now. If Dre had listened to me growing up, do this acting shit. Don't be running around with them hoodlums. I'm taking you over here. Why you going over there? Why you with them? We over here. If they had listened to me, they wouldn't be doing that. They wouldn't be having these hard lives. If everybody just listened, even if Blue did not like the college, did not like football no more, if you would have sat there and did that 4 years like I told you to do, you might not have been Blueface, you might have been Blueface, but you still have your degree. You still have your degree and you still be doing way better with all your stuff right now. Bree's at work. So I gotta go. Thanks for reminding me. I got some paperwork to pick up. I gotta run. So y'all have a blessed day. Be fruitful and multiply. Give everybody their due process and their due favor. And God will continue to bless you. And when everybody's sitting down and looking dumb and looking stupid, you will still be standing up. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
So this was a very long Instagram live. On my channel, I did break it up into pieces, but some of you guys did request to hear and see the full live. So here it is. Thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Definitely let me know your thoughts. And if you have any hot tea for me, message me on Instagram. I love you guys. Bye.